Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to a new video on Nibash HSE Study Group's YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about something really important, which is safety cultures. Safety cultures, as we all know, there are two kinds. There is the positive one and the negative safety culture. Before we go any deep into this, let's define safety culture. Safety culture, by definition, is the shared attitudes, values, beliefs, and behaviors relating to health and safety, and these will be either positive or negative. So if you have a group of people that believe safety is important, believe that their behavior is important, the values are important, then you'll have a positive health and safety culture. If you have a different group that thinks otherwise, then this is a negative health and safety culture. Let's take a deeper look into the positive health and safety culture and see what it's all about. The relationship between health and safety culture and performance is linked. If you have a positive health and safety culture, your performance as well is better than the negative ones. You have less accidents, less ill health, less absenteeism. The people have strong morale. They are eager to work. They're excited, and the peer pressure is also positive. If you have a negative health and safety culture, that's a different case. Now let's examine these a little bit closer. There is a strong link between an organization's health and safety culture and its health and safety performance. Organizations with a strong positive culture tend to perform well, whereas those with a weak negative culture perform badly, and they have accidents. They have different people, not showing up for work, either because they're sick and that's because of their work, or they don't want to. So they have weak morale. They don't want to come to work. Okay. The positive organizations, or in organizations where they have positive health and safety cultures, the majority of the workers, they think and they feel that health and safety is important. They think that it is important because there is a strong foundation, there is a strong policy from top management all the way down to the simplest worker. Health and safety is important. They're all educated in health and safety. They have received training. They know the difference between right and wrong. They do the calculations in their heads. They know there are consequences, good consequences and bad consequences. If I touch this electrical plug with gloves on, I'll be safer. If I touch it without gloves, I'll be less safe. So there is awareness. The organization is providing training. This is a positive health and safety culture. Also, from the top to the bottom, like we said, they all believe that this is important. And the majority of the workers, the majority, like, I'm not going to give the percentage here, but the biggest share of the workers, they work safely. They perform all their tasks safely. They come and go safely. Everything they do it safely. Not because they have to, not because somebody's watching them or somebody told them to. No, because they want to. That's a positive safety culture. They want to do that. Why? Because of their awareness level that has been increased. Okay? And they tend to correct each other. That's part of the peer pressure, for which I'm going to make another separate video, hopefully later today, inshallah. So they want to, not because they are told to. Okay, there's a difference. Do this, and I'm going to do this. There's a big difference between the two. Now, people in the organization that have the same mentality, that they share the same ideas, the same ideals, they tend to come together. They tend to be a group. Okay, they're all a group. If I am working in a company that is reputable, that has a good health and safety culture, and I myself have a good background in health and safety, and I go work there, all the workers there have good health and safety background and awareness, we will work together, we will become a group. If somebody else comes in and they have poor health and safety awareness, they have not enough training, or they're not like us in health and safety training, what will happen now is that because all of us are positive in health and safety, because we all have knowledge in health and safety, we're working safely, this new person will have no choice but to join. They will join us and become safe and work safe like us. It's like an infection. Okay, it's like an infection. We are working safely, they will work safely. If we are working unsafely, they will work unsafely, but that's in the negative health and safety culture in a separate video. So the ones that are working safely, they tend to stay with the company for a long time because their morale is high. They know that the company fears for their health and safety. The management implement health and safety implications in their decisions. Then, okay, if I do this, this will happen. So they take care of you. If you're taken care of, if you're well fed, your accommodation is good, your work shop is safe, and your benefits are good, why would you want to leave? You're not going to leave. You're going to stay there. Okay? Now, let's bring somebody else. Somebody that is not working well. He's been working in different companies that have poor health and safety culture, and they feel smothered. They feel suffocated because before now they are used to work, on a broken ladder. They use a wrench as a hammer. They drive, really fast. They don't do inspections and all of that. To them, production is really important. So when you are trying to give them this, idea of health and safety culture, blah, 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 you try to explain this to them, they don't accept it. It doesn't go in their head. So two things will happen. One, they will like it and they will join in and become a part of the positive health and safety culture. Or two, they don't like it, excuse me, they don't like it and they will leave the company. So if they leave the company because they don't want to be safe, okay, good riddance, farewell, see you later, God be with you, adios. But if they stay, it's better for them. But these people, they are, all of their lives they have been working incorrectly, and all of their life they have been receiving the wrong impression, the wrong idea of health and safety. And basically that's why they feel like they don't fit in. They just leave. That's the difference between the positive health and safety culture and the negative one. Now that we've covered the positive, let's talk about the negative. Okay, now that we've covered the positive health and safety culture, let's talk about the negative one. Almost everything we said in the first part is now in reverse. It's the opposite here. You don't have a good management commitment. Workers that work unsafely are the majority, and the workers that work safely are in the minority. They feel like safety is in the way. It's just there as a basically as a legal requirement, and if they could do it, they work without safety, work. Management does not include health and safety in their decision. When they're buying something, maybe they will choose the cheap one over the good one. Okay, so they look for quantity rather than quality. Many other things like behaviors. Behavior here, they know, they will work on safely. They will probably harass each other because they know there's no management commitment to health and safety. Okay, the one that does, that brings in more production is the star. That's how they feel. So now the safe workers, like like you and me, we are in the minority. Okay, so what we will have to do now is one of the two things: either join the group and become unsafe and work like that, or leave the company. Okay, most likely we will leave the company because we don't want to compromise our standards, and most people, unfortunately, they choose to stay there and work even though they know it's wrong. They know it's wrong, but they do that because they have a family to feed. That cannot be a factor, but unfortunately it is the important one to most people. Okay, so the positive one, management commitment; the negative one, no commitment. Everything you have there, it's in reverse here. This was a short explanation. Now, I will be making a special playlist on this channel only for the safety culture, because the videos that I'm going to be making will be many, uh, possibly 10 that talks only about health and safety culture. I will share the playlist. I will name it, health and safety culture. Make sure to check them out. Check them out and give us your opinion. Give me your opinion. What do you think of it? It's good, bad. Give me your opinion, because like others, I want to improve myself. And hopefully these videos have been somewhat educational, informative, or helpful to all of us in our quest to get the IGC qualification. And if you are wondering about the exams, I have made some videos talking about the health and safety exam and exit interview. Check out these videos right here, and let me know what you think.